Hello everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. Today I want to introduce a new feature that I've added to the website. I've got a new section called Guides here on the left that will provide some information on how to use the various features of the game. And the first and so far only entry into that is the Tournament of Elements Lords. You may have noticed I've started to post a few videos on how to fight these things. And there are a handful of other YouTubers who have posted a lot of videos about this. And I think one of the most confusing parts of this for people is just figuring out, when someone says week 3, day 2, what does that actually mean? And so the idea of this page is that you can come in here at any time, and the page will tell you, what week is this, what day is this, and provide any solutions that I've documented for those particular Tournament of Element Lords. So anytime you go to this page, if there is an active Tournament of the Elements going, it will provide a few solutions for how you can beat each element. And you'll see here there's a section for Earth, one for Fire, and one for Water. So in this case, this day has a lot of different options to bring down the Lords. But if we take a look at the example of Earth, there are 3 different approaches to win here that I know of. And they'll be listed in the order of what I think is probably easiest to hardest. And sometimes, depending on where your teams are at, you may not be able to do the easiest approach because these Titans maybe just are not strong enough, and you'll have to go a little bit lower. But I've tried to list them in the order that I think is easiest in general. And since the introduction of Light and Dark Titans, there are a pretty good number of teams that can win these fights on total automatic mode. You'll tend to see those on the top of the list, unless, maybe they depend on specific Eden pulls more than another team that requires a little bit of manual, but doesn't have any randomness baked in. Okay, so for each of the battles, you'll get the team here. This is what you should set up for the fight. And then any instructions that I give for how to win. In this case, since it is an automatic battle, it's really straightforward, just telling you that out of your 5 Titans, the second one has to get pulled. That's pulled down by Eden. And then if you're at the right power level, you'll win this thing on auto. So that one's top of the list, and then there's a mixed Dark and Water team here that is also pull specific, and it's auto for part of it, but you are going to have to take some manual steps on a delay. Like I'm saying, don't activate the totem for a while, use Hyperion at a particular time, and so on. And then this last Earth Titan solution here seems to require a very specific set of timing and maybe a specific level of power and specific pulls. So it's ranked at the bottom on the list, and I have it with the additional tag just noting that this one's going to be really hard to execute. Okay, so that's just going to repeat for each of the elements. We've got Fire and Water down here at the bottom. And again, most days probably won't have 4 different solutions for just one element, but this happens to be a pretty crowded day. And then if I have any YouTube video link associated with one of these recommendations, you'll get the little YouTube icon here as well. And if you click that, then it'll pop up at the bottom. These will sometimes be my videos, but I've only just started posting them, and in particular when there's 4 different potential solutions, it'll be several months before I could possibly do all of these, even if I do have teams that will work for them. So you'll see a mix of my videos and sometimes other people's. It looks like this one belongs to Hero Wars Titan Lords, who really has a lot of these solutions posted, especially for people who have maxed out teams. But yeah, so that's how this page works. If you are reaching a point where you're trying to fight a number of the Lords, I hope this helps you out. I have already received a handful of suggestions for additional features here, like maybe showing the lineup of the Lord that you're going to be fighting. I might add more tags to each fight to indicate, this thing is known to work at max, or it's known to work before maxing out your Titans, or whatever. I could imagine allowing each user to come and check a box to say, this is the solution I like, so that, if you visit again 3 weeks from now, and you're fighting the same Lord, it will tell you, hey, here's the one you want to use. So things like that may be coming in the future. Maybe if you watch this video long after it's posted, then some of those features will already be in place. All right, hope this helps you move up the ranks. Oh, and I should note, I'm sure I don't have all the solutions in here for all of the different lords on all the different days. So this data will continue to evolve over time. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you again next time.